just drawing out a bit, zooming up a bit, what's so important, do you think, about skills recognition?
Fundamentally, at an individual level, people want to be recognised for their competency. They want to be recognised for the skills they have towards a decent job, towards a job that's commensurate of their skills and knowledge, or even just a community recognition. They want recognition. But it also is important at economic level. The GDP level is around utilising the skills that you have, also to compete regionally for skills. They have become a commodity. And so governments are interested in it, and employers. Their most constraining factor is the skills of their people. And recognising the stock of skills that you have in your organisation will allow you to be ahead of the rest.
Because as we know in the Australian system, you either have a skill or you don't, right? That's the point in time thing at the various levels, AQF levels, and in terms of what's in the training packages. But what happens if you do better, improve? Have you got some thoughts on that?
As you progress your expertise, that is beyond your first qualification or credentials, there are emerging ways to be able to make that more visible. And micro-credentials, for instance. It was a conversation that I had here in a workshop across many countries, was how can you reckon, like in terms of RPL, if we're saying our curriculum, and they call it the curriculum, is outdated, what is the point of recognising your skills into that dated system? And true enough, terrific comment. However, I also had a person that has micro-credential expertise across the globe, and together RPL and micro-credentials is exponentially powerful for a skills development and recognition system.
The current industry validation of vet qualifications is a sound thing. I mean, it might be a bit cumbersome. What do you think? How could it be improved?
Industry's involvement needs to be right from the start, needs to be from the design stage, and we can do it quickly through the vet accredited courses system, not so quickly through the training package system, but the vet accredited courses system is that a 5-year micro-credential, and with the intention to absorb into the training packages if it's sustainably needed into the future. So that's at the design stage, whether it's training packages or courses. And then during your training and assessment strategy as an RTO, you're partnering with industry to contextualise those skills into a valid work environment. And then the credentialing in certain countries, training providers do not assess. It's third parties that assess. Or if the third party assesses, there's external validators that come in for every cohort. So I'm a big believer of external assessment.
If you could change anything, what would you start with?
The biggest barrier for RPL across the world is awareness. People that do it go, why didn't I know about this before? And why don't other people know about it? And lots of times they become a champion for it. So awareness, and see it as a service to with industry.